Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Ask Kitty. I am Kitty, otherwise known as Kristen, which is my real name, if you're wondering that. Didn't even have that in this Ask Kitty today, but that is my real name, Kristen. Hi. Nice to meet you. You might have noticed I have new hair. Yes, I dyed my hair pink again yesterday. I really like it. I especially like it if I wear hair like this in fun buns. It makes me happy. And yeah, what makes you happy? Answer that down below because I'm always looking for new things to make me happy and new things to try and do. If you guys don't know already, I'm doing a Curious Kitty series where I am literally trying at least 2 new things a week. I'm filming it, editing it, and including you guys on it. So if there's anything that you would like to see me do, let me know. And if they're inappropriate, I see you. So I just got back from Austin, Texas. You guys have already seen the vlog. If you haven't, go and check it out. It's on my channel. I will leave a link to it in the description. I asked on March 15th a few questions. This was when I was in a layover, didn't have a chance to film it. So we are gonna ask some of those questions or answer some of those questions because I know there's a few people that are probably looking forward to hearing the answer. And let's get right into it, shall we? The first question comes from Maestro, and he says, will you marry me? Hashtag Ask Kitty. Maestro, if you can convince me on the purpose and value of marriage, I will marry you. But so far, no one has been able to do that yet. Miss Trouble Girl, what does it take to become a part of your stream team and what do you look for? This is a great question because I've been doing a ton of stuff behind the scenes lately for Team Kitty. There's a lot of new applications that have been accepted. Make sure to stay tuned to that. Go and follow the Instagram at Team Kitty TV. I will also leave a link for that in the description below. It is my stream team on Twitch and YouTube, and it is just a group of amazing women and men. And the things that we look for, at least 1,000 followers, a consistent schedule, a professional, cute, fun, upbeat, positive, interactive vibe to your stream, and that's it. And you can head over to teamkitty.tv, check out all the new merch that we're selling there now in the collection section. I designed a bunch of clothes for you guys. Let me know what you think of it for Team Kitty too, and it is amazing, so go check that out. But there's also going to be an apply link there, or you can send an application to apply at teamkitty.tv. Do you think you will ever visit South Africa? Well, Karel, I think yes. Everyone that I have seen that have gone there have absolutely loved it. My roommate in university was from South Africa. I would love to travel there, go surfing, go on lots of hikes. You guys know I'm all about the outdoors, and I think it would be an incredible experience. But it's very far away. I think the flight is quite long, but if you'd like to see me go to South Africa, keep asking for it, and then maybe I'll plan a trip very soon. Ooh, this is an interesting question. What do you think is the hardest for you to give up on? Something or someone you miss the most from childhood? I think one of the hardest things to give up on is the family vibe you get when you're living at home. Like, there's definitely that break moment where you're like, oh my God, I need to live on my own. It is time to fly the coop. I am ready to live my own life that is separate from my family. But I always miss the kind of nostalgia of living in a house with your family, waking up, having breakfast with them, having dinners with them, going on family vacations. So I think that's definitely something that from my childhood I'll miss the most moving forward, because you never really go back to that exact thing. Even if you can go on vacations and stuff with them, it's not the same as everyone being in the same house together and having experiences together. I really like this question, Al. What are your plans for the future? Will you use Twitch and YouTube fame/experience to further a career elsewhere? Al, I am the probably biggest business person that you will meet in this industry. My entire brain functions as an entrepreneurial machine. I am always thinking of new things that I can try, always thinking of new things I can do, always wondering how I'm going to leverage everything that I've done so far. I've got a lot of things going on behind the scenes, and I've got at least 2 or 3 really, really big projects that are something that it's related to Twitch and YouTube, but not streaming and making content. So very exciting stuff. I'm not gonna hint at them too much now. That'll be a separate video, but yes, I think as a streamer and a YouTuber, you're always thinking, you know, what am I gonna do next? Because it's not something that's guaranteed. It's not like a teacher's job where I can teach for 30 years and then get a pension. It's like, how long is this gonna last? The bubble always feels like it's going to pop. But so far, we're still going strong, so we'll see. What do you find the most joy in at this time in your life? Hi, Mark. I definitely enjoy any time I can spend with animals channels, friends, and family. I think that brings me a lot of joy. I used to find joy in the big moments in my life, and now my focus has been finding joy in the little moments as well, whether it's Yuri sleeping an extra hour and cuddling me in bed, or having a dance party, or eating really good food. I'm trying to find joy in all moments of life because I think that we deserve it. Purple Queen, as a Twitch streamer, what do you think is the best way to get your name out there? All right, I think there's like a million and one ways, and I think if you ask any Twitch streamer, their response will be different. So I will just say from my experience, any moment that I've had during my stream that I've noticed a really big kind of up movement in terms of new viewers and people finding me, it has been from me doing something really new in my space. And I think it's normal for a Twitch streamer or in any industry when you first start out to start copying other people. You look at what they're doing, what's successful for them, how it'll work for you, and you translate it into yourself. And I think as you kind of grow and create your foundation, then you're gonna start having really new, creative, inspiring ideas. And I definitely think that you should always follow those, even if it feels like it's something that's never been done before or you're a little bit nervous about. But every single time that I've ever followed my intuition when it comes to streaming and creating content, it has paid off so much, and people are really appreciative whenever someone comes to the community and brings something new. I think there's a lot of just copies of everybody and every streamer out there. We're all just there. It's very easy to make it so there's just too many of the same person, which is totally okay if that works for you. But I think that the best way to get your name out there is to do something really new and fun that you're inspired to do on your stream that you haven't seen anyone try yet. What would you do if streaming/YouTube is no longer a job for you? So this kind of relates back to the entrepreneurship thing when he was asking me about what I'm doing outside of streaming and YouTube. But something that's really important to me has always been commerce. So if there's two different ways this could go. If streaming and YouTube was never a thing, I would be finishing my law degree right now. But if I was streaming and YouTube was no longer a viable option for me to make a living on anymore, I would definitely full-blown pursue the business ideas I have right now. I've got one with my sister, one with my brother, one with a really close friend of mine, patents pending. I would just totally, fully throw my energy and love into that. So far, all those things have kind of been a back burner idea for me. But I think if I no longer was throwing all my love and attention that I do into streaming and creating content for you guys on YouTube, I would definitely pursue those other business ideas. Okay, Travis asks, will you be attending E3? Yes, my next events are going to be Kelowna Fan Expo at the end of March, Vegas in April, end of April I'm gonna be at DreamHack Austin, E3 and VidCon are all the confirmed events for me so far, so I hope to see you guys there. We are gonna finish with Sam Love's question, why did you lose interest in streaming? So I get this a lot, and I have not lost interest in streaming. I have just lost the incredible energy force that I have had for the past year, 3 years actually, for streaming. I think whenever you find your little niche and you find a spot where you fit so perfectly that when I give 10%, I'm getting 100% of results. And every single cell in my entire body was working towards streaming and growing the KittyPlays brand and the Kitty team. And then one day, and you know, I don't think there was like a specific day, but there was definitely some sort of turning tide where I was just like, this is not filling me anymore. And while my favorite time in the world is sitting down and talking with my Kitty team members live, that is like what this essence of Kristen and KittyPlays is built for. I just was not being challenged anymore. I could feel kind of the breaking of that energy force that I was channeling for so long, and I could feel, and I was getting messages, listening to my inner self, that it was time to move on. That little voice inside of me was like, Kristen, You have came and you have conquered, you have changed the game, you have created the meta. It is time for you to do something new and be challenged in a different space. And I've still not figured out what that space is. I'm still working on figuring that out. If you guys have any advice for where you think that I would fit next or things that I could do, I will not be stopping streaming, I will not be stopping YouTube, but the force that the wave that I was riding is probably the best way to explain it. The wave that I was riding is no longer that strong of wave. We are reaching the shore and it is time for me to paddle out and ride a new wave in, and I don't know what that looks like yet, and it's incredibly, incredibly scary for me to go from something that was so consistent and such a straight path to where I was going. Granted, like when you kind of create the career of streaming, you're like, it's very uncertain, so I don't want to say it was a straight path, but it was a path that I knew that I had energy to be on, and now I just kind of wanted to take myself out of the game for a bit. I just wasn't proud to be part of what was happening on Twitch anymore. I didn't want to give into the drama. I didn't want to give into a lot of the tactics that people can use on Twitch to grow, and I just ran out of ideas, and I felt like I just needed to do something new. So I don't know what that is yet. Please let me know in the comments down below. I swear to God, if it's something inappropriate, I will find you and steal your grandmother. If any of the questions stood out to you today, make sure to answer them in the question. I would love a question in the description below. I would in the comments. Wow, I would love to hear your guys' responses to them. I am so excited to see you guys at the events this year. That is where I am getting all my energy right now, is meeting you and traveling around the world and photographing it and videoing it and editing it and showing it to you. So thank you everyone who's been supporting my other YouTube videos. Definitely make sure to go and spank the like button for this video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment for a question that stood out to you, or if you think that you've got the right idea for a life path for me. I am gonna go film a few more videos today because I got a ton of energy. When you got energy like this, you just gotta film and stream. Yeah, okay, anyways, I will see you guys in the next video, and I love you so much. You are incredible, you are loved, and I am so excited for what you are gonna do when you listen to that little voice inside of you and you are on your wave and creating your life and your path. And a whole video on creating your life is coming up very soon, and positive stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end this video because I'm getting awkward. I love you guys. Mwah!